Welcome back, everyone. Time for some more stasis. So we just got done ripping that thing out of the back of our neck. Some gross thing came and ate the body we threw on the floor. And it looks like John's gonna walk slowly for a while, which is annoying. But we now have that thing, this potato dag, we're carrying it with us. Which I hope means that it's inert. Whoa. And he collapsed. Oh, he's up. I hope it's inert, because otherwise it's not really going to do us much good. Oh, come on, John. Walk faster. So insensitive. I know you just used a machine to rip something out of the back of your neck. But whatever. Walk it off, buddy. I'm going to assume we're going this way. Come on. Alright, so can we get...
We asked customers what they thought about Kane Corporation's Coca-Cola.
I love Coca-Cola. I love Coca-Cola.
Crazy. I love Coca-Cola.
I love Coca-Cola.
So let's just try this door and see what happens.
I love Coca-Cola. Everybody loves it. I hate fresh Coca-Cola.
I really hate Coca-Cola. Nothing? Alright. Alright, so that's no help for us. How do we get out of here? Figured the next move would be easy. Oh, the elevator. Duh, the elevator.
Girl, you don't know how happy we...
Alright, going on down the elevator.
A biological quarantine has been initiated.
Okay. Thought we knew that already.
Level 2. Kitchen knife and snowflake are off limits.
Assume those are project names and not, yeah.
Level 3. Hydroponics is off limits.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Looks like hydroponics isn't exactly off limits.
Perfect.
Where are you, John? Without the PDT, I can't track a shit.
Hydroponics. Or what's left of hydroponics. The shaft's covered in growth. I'm not going anywhere.
Listen, wait. Let me check the blueprints. Yes, hydroponics has a service elevator.
Affirmative.
Keep me in the loop.
Alright. Let's go check out this corpse. Anything? Edwin Tong? Alright, so we got a direction. We can go that way. We can go that way. We can go that way. Let's go this way. Broken vaporizer.
Ridiculous. How did it grow this wild in a few months?
Vaporizer pad. This evaluation platform specimens and samples can be inserted.
Plants can naturally develop this fast.
Kane developed the technology to accelerate plant growth. Oxygen is big business.
Okay. Specimen samples inserted into glass chambers. This computer terminal. Report. The Vapors. The perfected Mark V model of the Kane Corporation Trans-State Modifier using advanced molecular technology. The Vaporizer has the ability to shift targeted substance between gas, liquid, and solid states without any of the structural breakdown seen in objects sifted before states on regular basis. The Mark V is the latest model but hasn't yet rolled into mass production because of the current difficulty fueling the Vaporizer with resources on board the Groomlake. Recent experiments undertaken were more than satisfactory, and it passed the Kane safety and security test with no adverse effects causing harm to the user observed. It has been graded level 4 because of the specific nature of its technology and limited quantity of existing vaporizers. During an experiment recently carried out on the royal jelly produced by hydroponics, Dr. Gray and others observers commented on the remarkable speed at which the jelly was transformed into a gas, thus placating the insect composition. Alright.
Vaporizer chamber compromised. Chamber is not attacked.
What's this computer terminal? Ah, it's Dr. Sebastian Gray. Let's do some reading. Finally, we have more room for the Lion C. Hawaii strain, which I've been working on so far. It's days like this that humanity truly proves what crawled out of the ocean before any other. My section has been expanded. I have more staff, true, but they are drones and have little other function. Now we can expand research potential of Project Kitchen Knife and see what the plants can yield. The oxygen production rate is quite unlike anything my initial projections could have predicted. Last year it became the worst kept secret on Groomlake, and all of a sudden I had more interns than I could comfortably employ. Their function is to stumble about and ask troublesome questions. Bees work and work, the faith in their queen, unquestioning and constant. This kind of loyalty is beyond price, those interns, blah blah blah. Alright. Surrounded by incompetence. One of those imbecile interns got too close to the queen and she showed him her affection. Quite amusing, although not to him. This means that we must attend another accident briefing with the board. The Dr. Milan does love to test me. I see him on the hearing bench and he grins at me with the supercilious look that he perfected over the years. I suppose that I have to thank him for my current position. Sorry, I'm gonna just kind of skim this here. Regarding the project, some of the bug eggs failed to hatch properly. I suspect this is why the queen was more aggressive than usual. There are more than enough drones to continue the collection work. Unique chemical properties are doing wonders for the plants. The worker I appreciate most is Akiza. I was astonished to discover that she is related to the legendary Dr. Tinshu of the eugenics wars. Alright. Insects are restless, they rumble in their apiaries, and are more aggressive than usual. My personal deduction is that this presence of the marine thugs aboard the ship are the cause. Armed guards all over the place. I was stopped by one the other day. I recall complaining about the inundation of interns. If only they were still here now. Both Ivan and Theodore disappeared from their rooms last night, and I've had to speak to security about their whereabouts. They were Akiza's assistants. Now production of the Queen's Royal Jelly has slowed exponentially. It's been a huge blow, but rather extraordinary anomaly has appeared in my growth pods. A hitherto undiscovered strain of fungus, its origin something of a mystery to me. These fungal growths fascinate. At first, I thought it was a common variety mold, but after analysis, it harbors neuron activity. That is to say, it seems to exhibit rudimentary signs of intelligence. Huh. That damn fungus. I was asked by Dr. Milan's assistants if the fungal substance discovered growing up bowels of the ship has anything to do with us. I lied, of course. This is becoming alarming. Alright, so the fungus started here. No, we've officially lost control of the deck. Eden now truly belongs to the beasts. We've seen strange things. I watched the fungus took over control of the deck, spread through the staff, and much to my shame, I watched their deaths and examined their bodies. Nobody can cross the pods because the bugs are so aggressive, and when Solomon went through in a rad suit, they ripped it from his body and stung him to death. Oh, that's not very nice. Alright, some emails. Dr. Gray, I do not wish to seem unprofessional or polite, but I would ask that you not press me on the subject of my ancestry any further. Alright, so that's enjoyed the meal yesterday. It was refreshing to hear a man outspoken. Blah blah blah. Alright. Alright. Metal plaque. What is this? Oh. Guess we're taking it. That's what the polished metal plaque is. It's something for us to take. Alright. Actually, let's go look at this corpse real quick. Because I like to ogle corpses. It's a thing I do.
Another locked door.
Alright, come on. At least he's running again. Makes me happy. Alright, let's go down here. I hear bees, so that's not good. Oxygen collection tank.
oxygen levels increasing.
I don't know what we just did. Yep, there we go. I was kind of expecting that to happen. Aw, he's dead. So sad. Alright, let's start that again. There we go. Alright, I'm not gonna go into that room right now. Whoa.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
It's some sort of insect.
Keep your distance.
It's tied up. Doesn't look like it can get loose.
Tied up. How big is it?
Alright, because I have to do this, because for the sheer absurdity of it, I'm getting right up in that thing's face. Yeah, that's what I want to see. I know. We all knew that was going to happen. I had to see it happen. I hope you understand. Alright, let's try that again. Also, I must be offline for Steam, because I'm not getting any achievements for these things.
Fucking kidding me.
What?
It's some sort of insect.
Keep your distance.
It's tied up. Doesn't look like it can get loose.
Tied up. How big is it?
A mottled abdomen, swollen egg sac, or pumping milk gland, possibly all three. Difficult to grasp the size and form of this insect creature. Udder-like protuberances spout from its bulbous abdomen, while pincers stab at the air. Ew. Gross. Hardened amber. What is this? Hey.
This isn't gonna work.
Nah, I didn't think it would. Build processor. Hydroponics Queen's Chamber. Monday, healthy, docile, responsive to stimuli, milking as normal. Tuesday, no activity. Wednesday, healthy, heightened aggression, recommended milking with only experienced staff. Thursday, no activity. Friday, healthy, aggressive, 3 persons wounded in milking. Saturday, healthy, quiet, unusual brooding behavior, milking normal. Sunday, healthy, aggressive, 1 fatality via venom pouches. Okay. Alright, couldn't be happier. Dr. Gray took me to one side and told me that I was the only person with skill to take control of the nursery. He promoted me on the spot. He said I'm now personally responsible for the queen. The royal jelly that she produces has proved to be incredibly useful. Discovered through my own analysis that not only is this jelly an essential nutrient for the insect population, that it has other amazing physical properties too. It accelerates molecular bonding on certain substances, acting as a thickener for many natural substances while regenerating the natural properties. Turn this into true medical breakthrough. The queen is a temperamental little thing, a fiery lady to be sure. I grew up in a family with more fire-breathing dragon, blah blah blah. Although when she is milked, she's rather docile, I dare say. She's rather attached to me. I'm sure I've heard her purring at me. The only way I can describe it, I'm aware that she's a bug and all, but it sounded like approval. My parents keep hives with bees, so I've never been squeamish over insects. Has requested samples of the jelly for experiments with tree resin. He thinks they might be able to industrial adhesive. Okay. I try hard to be positive. Person of enthusiasm flags nor fails. There's no rumor. Sometimes I lay awake at night, and I swear I hear the crying of children. I can't be dreaming. I saw Ingracia to confess my fears. She gave me a prescription to help me sleep. Alright, more experiments on children. Dr. Gray short of staff again, once again, being forced to manage multiple products. First observation, it's a parasitic fungus that grows faster than the common weed, and like a common weed, it should be destroyed. Alright. Someone should listen to her. In the darkness, something stirs. I can't say what. I'm too afraid to find out. When Ivan and Theo disappeared a month back, we assumed they'd somehow deserted. That was official stance taken by Dr. Milan on the board. Something else is wrong. The Queen is more rambunctious than I've ever seen her before, and milking her was certainly more of a challenge than I'm used to. Edmund was assisting the short staffs, and some of the volunteers simply refused to show for work. Something pulled him into one of the air ducts. I didn't see much. Yikes. I'm resigning tomorrow. I did not sign up for mad science. If I'd only resigned when I said I would, and if only I'd had ignored my demands to have my infernal fungus destroyed. It's growing over me now, over my skin, burrowing into my flesh. Insects attacked me. The uninfected are making an attempt to escape. This doesn't include me. The emergency flares keep the bugs away. Alright, so there's emergency flares around here somewhere. Very spec, could you please stop the ridiculous complaints your group insists on carrying out in the fertilization chambers? I admit they're hardly dangerous, but they are undignified. It would certainly blah blah blah. I'm covered in bees. Alright. Don't worry, I don't think you are losing your mind. Ghosts are a possibility, but I suspect your hearing is prep. I think that's the... About hearing the chillins. Oh, what did she just do? Just threw off something? This is receptacle for milk. Hardened tree resin. I want this. No.
This isn't gonna work.
I know, I'm grasping at straws. Leave me alone. Tree. Missing space. Milk from the creature is being fed into the pair of tubes. Alright. I don't know why I can't just... I guess I just can't rip it off for some reason. I want this.
I don't think that'll work.
Alright, so let's see. We got a big queen full of milk. We got a tree. Got some cables, which I don't think this will work either, but let's try it. No.
Maybe. No.
Just kicks off some sort of spores every once in a while. Restraining harness. Yeah, let's... Oh, no, get out of the face. What are you doing, dude? Milking suction cups. Alright, let's go look around a little bit more. Alright, so if we go in here, got a whole bunch of bugs. Got a corpse on the floor over here. Collection tank. Corpse is up there. Fans, fast spinning fan.
It doesn't work like that.
That way we could toss it in there. Break the fan. Maybe this thing?
No, that won't work.
No. Alright. Tree. Thick vine. Body. Oxygen. I'm gonna hit this one here. But then not the others, because clearly we know what happens if we try to go down there.
Levels increasing.
Alright, so let's head back out this way. Alright, so what can we do in here? Anything? Where's the desk at? There we go. Nothing there. See, I feel like we need that resin to cover up the hole in here. Let me put something in there. No, growth. Static field monitors, no use. Smash it.
I can't see it working like that. That's just crazy.
Alright, let's think here.
I don't think this will fit.
Try and combine stuff here.
Maybe.
No. Alright.
No.
Can't use the elevator, right? Nope, not going anywhere. Alright, let's go into this room. I feel like our answer has to be in here somewhere. Alright, so let's see. What do we do? I want to turn this thing on. I don't know how to turn it on.
Maybe if it...
See, I feel like you could tie it around or something. No. Here. Hydroponics, Queen's Chamber. Nothing else. Oh, activate suction cups. Now I feel like a dumbass. Hey, what's that? Milk collection pad. Queen's milk. Alright.
That's just crazy. Hello.
And do it again. Didn't want to actually get out of the way out there. Apparently, yes. You can do it again. Oh wait, apparently it's something we might have to
It doesn't work like that.
use more than once. Okay. Doesn't work like that, really?
I can try to make it fit, but it may break.
What if we apply it to the tree itself?
No, that won't work.
Okay. So we got milk. What if we put...
Maybe. No. Nah, that's ridiculous.
Alright, what if we drink it?
I don't think that'll work.
Not gonna go for that.
X-ray Delta 4 tolerance system is now redundant.
Vaporizer chamber compromised.
Alright, so we put the milk there.
Chamber is not intact.
I don't know what I was thinking there.
So we made a little bit of progress there. Yeah, let's milk her again. What if we... Wasn't there something about
I don't know what I was thinking there.
the milk making the insects docile? Let's go in here.
I don't think that'll work. I can try to make it fit, but it may break. This isn't gonna work. These don't go well together. I can try to make it fit, but it may...
Nope, I guess not. Alright.
That's just crazy. Although,
Insects swarm in giant clusters, whose body luminous like fireflies. Alright.
this isn't gonna work. I don't think that'll work.
Alright, so we got one thing accomplished. We need the amber. This is what we need. We need amber. We need this amber. What happens if I do it while there's already one on the pad? Probably nothing. Come on. Yeah, okay, it just replaces it. Okay. Most of it's hardened to an incredibly tough compound.
No, that won't work.
Can I empty this? I just want to pour it on the ground. What if we give it to her?
That's just crazy.
Feed her own amber?
Although, no, probably. I can try to make it fit, but it may break.
I don't know what to do next. Drexel stores processed milk. This receptacle.
This isn't gonna work.
Alright, so let's see. Try a couple of things here.
This isn't gonna work.
Huh.
I can't see it working like that.
Okay, let's try and think here. See, I feel like we need to do something with the amber.
No, that won't work.
But apparently that won't work.
No, that's ridiculous. Maybe. No.
Alright. I gotta stop here. I don't really want to, but I'm running out of time for my recording session here. So I'll be back later. Thanks so much for joining me.